Hey guys, so I don't really like do lives to where I'm like talking, but I felt like me doing like story after story after story is like so drawn out. So hi, it's me out in nature, and I have like random people like bothering me, but it's okay. Hi guys, so I just wanted to like talk about Mercury retrograde. So we are in Mercury retrograde right now, and I don't really like to focus my energy so much on this retrograde, on the Mercury retrograde, because it always makes my being feel like so discombobulated, like when I'm focused and like stuck on the Mercury retrograde. Like I used to blame all my actions and all things on the Mercury retrograde too, which isn't right. But today I really felt the depths and the weight of this Mercury retrograde. So some of you may know, some of you may not know, Mercury is the ruler of the feelings of communication, to which also rules the zodiac sign of Gemini. So we all know that communication isn't only verbally through our speech, through our voice, through our throats, but communication can also be, through the phone, through the internet, through, electronics, through our words, through our writing. Communication is everything. Communication is energy. And today, I'm not gonna lie, like I normally go on Instagram after I like use the bathroom in the morning. I normally get on Instagram, and for some reason this morning, Instagram and just the whole entire internet was not working. The whole internet wasn't working. And I thought that I didn't care so much about the internet. I thought like I didn't care, like, if it I didn't think that if the internet didn't work, my being would be affected by that, because I don't really take the internet too seriously, or maybe I do. I don't know. I don't, but sometimes I do. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. This is me, guys. But it just like threw my whole morning like routine off, because I always like to spread like positivity, on the internet in the morning. I like to shine my light, share my light, and share my love. And I couldn't do that this morning, so it was just like, damn. My whole like morning was like thrown off. And I don't really want something like the internet not working to have such a hold on me, because that's not okay. Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is that my whole morning was just like thrown off. I was getting aggravated and upset, and that's not okay. So I took like the time to, make some tea, meditate, do some yoga, and it made me feel better, but like my energy was still like a little like aggy, like it was just going up and down. So then my phone's like started to act up, and then that's when it clicked, like, oh, it's Mercury retrograde. But whatever. So that's just like, that was my whole like point, that that we're in Mercury retrograde. It has to deal with communication. And so my experience today was the communication with myself. I feel like that's really deep. That just came out. I don't know where that came from, but that's what was misunderstood today throughout my day, the communication with myself and within myself. Yeah, so that was my message for just right now. I don't know where that came from, but yeah, so Mercury retrograde, the retrograde really affected me today. I'm really proud of myself for coming out here in nature by the water, getting back grounded, centered, and aligned, feeling renewed, feeling refreshed. And for those of you who are just like now coming into the live stream, I was talking about Mercury retrograde and how it's the planet Mercury rules over our feelings of communication and is the ruling planet of Gemini, and how it will have many effects on us, and these effects are just experiences that we have to go through, and they're just tests that we have to master. And if we don't have to master, then we're going to go through these same tests, and we're going to have to take these same tests over and over again within each and every Mercury retrograde. To me, I feel like Mercury retrograde isn't the worst. I don't like using the worst. I don't like using that word, the worst. And I don't like looking at Mercury retrograde as it being the worst or as it being bad or negative. I just look at it as the most in-depth retrograde out of all of the planets. Because it's communication, and I believe communication is everything. Communication is energy. Yeah, I was just feeling like just really, really, really discombobulated today, and a part of me doesn't really know how to explain how I was feeling or how I've been feeling, just like all over the place. Like I feel like I'm pressured, like really, really pressured. And it's coming from no one other but myself. Nobody's pressuring me. And then a part of me is like, is it the energy around me that's making me feel like I'm being pressured? Maybe. But we and I have to take accountability of our own energy, of our own selves. We can't keep blaming our actions and what we do upon a retrograde or upon another energy. It's the energy that we're carrying within ourselves. So this is why I came out again in nature to, realign my energy, to realign myself within these times, within this retrograde. And for those of you who don't really know too much about Mercury retrograde, like I said earlier, Mercury is the planet that rules over our communication and is the ruler of Gemini. I just had a bee buzz by me. I'm buzzing, y'all. But yeah, so during these times, we just need to do worldly goods, do things that help uplift our spirit, do things that help us to detach away from negative people, places, and things that are no longer serving a positive purpose within our lives. This is the time to, just to realign your energy, realign yourself, to dive deep within your passions. This is not the time to make major decisions. This isn't the time to start a new job. This isn't the time to start a new relationship. This is really the time to just dive deep within self. Create affirmations, set your affirmations, set your intentions, and just live within passion, live within love. Communication is going to be really heavy during these times, as you guys see, as you guys experience, or as you guys may know, or as you guys are soon going to come to feel. When you feel that the agginess, or when you feel the weight of the miscommunication that is around you and that is within you, I feel like that's just a time to just go deep within, to go deep within self, as in what I'm doing right now. I just keep showing you guys the nature where I am because it's just so beautiful. But just seriously, this is the time to just dive deep within self. this energy is going to make you feel discombobulated. It is going to make you feel like you're lost. It is going to make you feel like you're going insane. It's going to make you feel. And a lot of us are going to get upset. A lot of us are going to, because of the miscommunication within ourselves, within our families, within our surroundings, and just there's a whole bunch of shit miscommunication. But it's okay. And as long as we're aware of what's going on around us, then we're good. We're okay. I'm so nervous like talking on this live shit, you guys. But thank you guys for like really tuning in and like listening to me. I am so nervous, and I know you guys can like probably tell, but I'm just here talking, yapping, telling you guys about my feels, talking to you guys about the energy that's surrounding us. So thank you guys for tuning in with me. But yeah, just during these times, during the retrograde, just live in passion and live in love, right? Do things that make you feel good. Surround yourself with uplifting people, positive people, good people, not the negative shit. Meditate, do yoga, write, paint, play your music, play your instrument, whatever you do right now during these times in this retrograde. These are the times that yourself really needs yourself, if that makes sense, if you understand me. I really feel so much better right now. Like, I don't know if you guys have been like really feeling what I've like felt today. Like, hell no, I had to come the fuck outside. Like, I don't know, like I just was feeling fucking like crazy and just like so fucking lost and like pressured at the same time and like aggravated. But I really do feel so much better right now, guys. And if you guys have been feeling, you know, what I felt today, please listen to my advice. Live in passion, live in love, focus on yourself, dive deep within self. And I know diving deep within self and focusing on self, it can be really, really hard. And you can also get lost within trying to find yourself. But don't give up. Don't stop trying to find yourself. Don't stop diving deeper into self. Because as we dive deeper into self and we come back into self, that creates self-love, to which creates divine happiness, divine compassion, and just a divine open heart. So yeah. And just one of the main things that I would love to promote during this time, during this retrograde, is to come out in nature. Take in some deep breaths. Set some intentions, set your centering thought, and everything's gonna be okay. Everything is okay. You're okay. I'm okay. We're all okay. So thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Namaste. I'm gonna show you guys the nature. Hi. Bye guys, thank you so much for tuning in.